Hello, today we're going to talk about Kant's criticisms of the ontological argument. Kant was the first person to call Anselm's argument ontological. He believed in God and was a devout Christian. However, he did not think that the ontological argument proved God's existence. Firstly, he said that God's existence was not necessary. He picked up on Descartes' point that a triangle had three sides and three angles. He agreed with this, how he said, we would not know this was a triangle unless we had seen it before. And we knew that a triangle had three sides and three angles. So, if you believe in God, it is perfectly logical that it exists. However, defining something in an analytic way doesn't make it true. So, for example, if I said a unicorn has one horn, we know this is true because of all the stories of unicorns. However, it does not make unicorns exist. Kant's second criticism was that existence is not a predicate. Kant said that some arguments cannot be thought of without a predicate. So, for example, a house has a door, or 2 plus 2 equals 4, for example. However, God and existence do not go together, because it is possible to think of a being that does not exist. Existing in reality may not change anything from existing in imagination. Kant used an analogy of two piles of coins. He said that the imaginary pile has the same number of coins as the real pile. By saying that the real pile exists, it does not change the description of the imaginary or the real. They're still really the same. So, existence and non-existent adds nothing to the coins, hence it's not a predicate. So why should we make an exception for God? There was one problem with Kant's argument which a lot of the ontological supporters hit back at him, saying that obviously a real pile of coins is different to an imaginary pile because we can use the real pile of coins to buy stuff, whereas imaginary coins cannot buy stuff. So his second argument, the analogy, is fundamentally flawed. However, we get the idea what he is coming across as. Another criticism of Anselm's ontological argument is his definition. He defines God with a quality that he is the greatest being. However, how can we know a quality for a being that we have no sense experience of and we have never seen or come across? This was Ganello's criticism. He said you could name God, but you could not go and find a quality of it. And I'm sure if we tried to think of something, we would think of the idea of God rather than say what God is like. The main problem with the ontological argument is simple. It is based entirely on logic and thought, and inductive argument. We cannot prove that anything exists without sense experience, otherwise it simply does not work. Thank you.